Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to Dead Cells The Update 6 Alpha. When we last left off, I hear you knocking at the door, but you can't come in. When we last left off, we finally managed to beat the Hand of the King due to, like, the ridiculous overpowered nature of, oh dear, of survival builds. And, you know, wow, plus 60% health. It occurs to me, if I put all my points in survival and then we just wait until we get something that actually has survival on it, we could totally do a survival build. But then again, I kind of want to do a bit of a compare and contrast kind of thing here, where we take a little peek and see exactly, you know, how much less health we're going to have when we do a run like this. Also, my god, there are a lot of enemies, aren't there? Like, that is just a horde of hordes. Oh, hello. Do I want this? Do I want you, Mr. Infantry Bow? I guess the answer is kind of yes, actually. Also, here's, something that has been brought to my attention recently after doing some reading. I guess, I'm not sure if this is a new thing or not, because I've always kind of figured this was the case myself. I forget whether I mentioned it or not, but apparently enemies scale not just based on, like, the level you're in, but also based on how many stat ups you have. Which means the more stat ups you have, the more difficult enemies become. I think this is particularly, like, noticeable on the Hand of the King. I could be wrong. So basically, I mean, if that is in fact true, and apparently it is. If I remember correctly, I think fellow YouTuber Doc Firebird has, like, a video or something where he basically proves that is in fact how the game works. And it's interesting, because that basically means that you really only want to level up 1 or 2 stats, like, period. Which means my usual method of playing the game, where I basically stuff everything into a single stat, is pretty good. But that also makes you kind of think to yourself here, well, hold on a second. If enemies are getting, like, ridiculously powerful, but you still kind of need a bit of health in order to survive here, you know, like, oh dear, like, you still kind of have to pick up a couple, oh dear, a couple of thingamajigs. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, so, I don't know, it kind of makes things a little bit scarier, doesn't it? Like, the knowledge that, like, what should be making you stronger is actually potentially making the game harder instead. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Because it basically means I now have to choose, like, either survival or tactics as a secondary stat, and make sure that I don't really put many, if any, points into, you know, the other stuff. Kind of makes you think a little bit, I guess. Just a little. Which, I mean, in a way, it is going to force me to play the game very differently, because I kind of, right now, as you probably know, I sort of take it for granted the fact that I can basically... Excuse me, that's the last of the cold talking there. Oh, ah, hell. Oh. Hell diddly hell again. Anyway, but I kind of take for granted the fact that I can, like, just always pretty much maximally reduce my my cooldown time. So effectively here, like, ice bombs are not really going to be particularly useful. Because, oh wait, actually no, that's not true, because since they've been changed to be, like, primarily a tactics thing instead these days, or brutality instead, because, like, all bombs are part brutality now, or fully brutality for that matter. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if that really fixes things. Like, I know why that was a change. It's because tactics was, up until just now, like, the most the most powerful tactic, but now it's survival because of all the health it gives and like the ridiculous nature of some things. So I figure, like, going forward, we're probably gonna see like a fairly considerate amount of like change to the balancing of the game going forward, because there is, as I've said before, like in my opinion anyway, like a very noticeable lack of like survival stuff that would be like a really good, strong primary attack kind of thing. So, you know, a couple of things might need to be made a bit more survival-y. But we'll see. We'll see. And, I mean, it's kind of funny how, as the game continues to develop, there's... I mean, I don't know if it'll ever be perfect, but it seems right now that, like, every update that attempts to balance things, it only just makes, a different stat more overpowered, more OP. That sort of just keeps rotating in turn. I mean, it started off with strength, then it became tactics once, like, the whole initial skill revision-y thing happened. And now it's survival, because survival gets a lot more health, and you kind of need that health in order to have any hope in hell of surviving. Oh god, oh god. Alright, so that... Oh, come on, that actually nicked me? Apparently it did. There's a lot of bad guys here. A lot of bad hombres. This, oh dear. You know what, let's just... Oh god. You know what, let's just get out of here. I mean, sure, we could work on fighting. But why do that? I mean... Aside from, I guess, the obvious. That it is kind of to our advantage to keep fighting and healing ourselves and stuff. Oh, hell. Well, that was pretty easy. I also feel at the moment that gold may have become a little inflated again. Just a little bit. Oop. Good job. There's a lot of spikes flying around these days, and I really could use a food shop. A lot of cells. That's good. I mean, I kind of like the fact that money seems to have been a bit inflated, because it means I don't have to fight as many enemies in order to actually get what I'm, you know, like the ultimate effect that I'm looking for, which is, you know, not dying effectively. Excuse me. Alright. So... I guess we're gonna want the phaser, and we're gonna want mostly the phaser, maybe double phasers, because that way, seeing as well, the phaser has brutality on it, so we could theoretically get two phasers that have, double brutality attached to them, which would ultimately work out pretty nicely for us, wouldn't it? Oh, hell. Alright, that was much less good than it could have been. We're kind of dying here. And we might still die. We could go to the ossuary, but I think we're going to... You know what? We are going to go to the ossuary. Mostly because... Have we been there in a while? I'm pretty sure we were... Were we there just last time? Oh, boy. Hasn't even been that long since I recorded the last episode. And yet... I'd blame it on my cold again, but, the cold is almost gone at this point. And... I think we all know that, I mean, to be honest, the extra 30% health might be particularly useful. Yeah, we'll go with it. I mean, that didn't really feel like it did much, but there. Ah, boy. Anyway, of course, tactics is still pretty useful. Like, it's a lot you know, more glass cannony than it was, but it is still pretty useful simply because, excuse me, all the best mutations are still, excuse me, once again, all the best mutations are still with tactics, basically. So I guess, that kind of balances out the fact that now we have... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna make the hunter bow my primary weapon. Excuse me. A lot of coughing today. I'm afraid you're gonna have to put up with that. Or not. I mean, nothing's saying you have to watch the video if the coughing is too much, I suppose. But, I hope you don't go away. Because, you know, I enjoy keeping some good company. Always good. And that's good. I mean, survival and tactics, not bad. But, you know, we're gonna get rid of it for now. And you know what? Before we go into the unknown, there were a few enemies down here, weren't there? So, just, make our lives as easy as possible. It's also kind of interesting, even though quad cells doesn't really make enemies drop more cells, it feels like we're getting more cells. A little bit, anyway. At least a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. Oh boy. I was kind of scared I was going to screw that one up by, you know, maybe, like, my invincibility frames would end shortly before getting past that nasty, spiky, shieldy monstrosity. But nope, we were okay. Also, looks like we're not getting any more health from here on out. I guess that's like the big thing with that makes survival so good, isn't it? Because not only does it kind of like scale up a bit faster, but because of that, and like the reduction timer, ow, we end up in a situation where survival's going to give you more health overall, like, no matter what you do. Oh, hey, don't just attack me from off screen, dog. That's not cool. Also, free cake. Alright, so we're overall pretty good. Though, if we could get... Oh, come on, that was some bogus right there. That's what I really hate, is like sometimes you just kind of like slip off the ledge for no particular... Well, not for no reason. I know that there is some reason behind it, but it's a bogus reason, says I. Very bogus. You know what? Let's go back and grab that cake, which is like just down here. There we go. Keep ourselves close to full health, just in case. Also, I seem to be kind of falling back into my old habits of killing every single enemy, even though we don't have to. I might want to be careful about that. But not too careful. Just a little careful. And how are we doing with damage reduction right now anyway? We're minus 20% and minus no other percents. But that had minus 45% on it, so... yeah. I don't know. I'm actually not sure how I feel about the fact that at 3 and 4 cells, we get like higher tier equipment. Well, like, on the one hand, it does make life easier, but on the other hand, kind of concerned it might actually make life too easy. But then again, we've only really done like one run, that was the last run, with that. Are you kidding me? It's like just no enemies and just like 10 million cursed chests. Alright, dog, that's cool. Alright, so we've got to kill 10 enemies. That shouldn't be too difficult, as long as we just take our time and be calm and cool and collected and have like our 10 bajillion ducats over there. Hello, friends. Alright, not bad, not bad. My big problem is, of course, always when I can't see the enemy. Ah, hell. Alright, just... Alright. Okay. You see, I could probably kill it. There we go. But why take chances, right? Where did, Spinny Top Man go? There's Spinny Top Man. Alright, I'm a little concerned about this area because sometimes I do end up getting, screwed by, this is... Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, that was actually pretty straightforward. Simple and clean, just the way I like it. That got rid of our curse. We've got all our money. Alright, you know what? I don't think we have too much to worry about here. Just enough to worry about. That's what always gets me, really. Oh, boy. You know what else is another thing we're gonna have to check out, by the by, is, I forget whether I mentioned it or not already. I'm gonna assume I did, but I'm gonna mention it again anyway, just to make sure. But, there is a mod that I believe, where is it? It's on the Steam discussion forums, is where it can be found, unless I am mistaken. And, effectively, it is a mod that actually lets us see some content and enemies and levels and stuff that is like hidden away in the game files that it doesn't like it's not actually like it's in the game, but it doesn't actually, you can't access it. You know, kind of like your old school kind of stuff, really, when you think about it. As you know, you've probably heard of like games that like they have like stuff hidden in the files, like stuff that was dummied out, but it's like still in there. So, I mean, the content in this mod could be like stuff that's eventually going to be in the game, or it could just be stuff that was, you know, like they started working on it, but then they didn't like it, so they just, you know, it's there, but they're not doing anything with it anymore. Who can say, really? I know I can't. With any certainty what anything is. Wow, 26,000. That's a lot of ducats. Ah, survival and tactics. That's not terrible, but not really what we want right now, is it? I mean, the weapons we have right now are actually pretty acceptable. Oh, God. Oh, hell no. Oh, God. Dog! Wow, that actually worked. Ooh, sweet. Look at this. This actually gives us a plus free. Not bad. And minus 30%. Alright. That's, hello. Pretty good. Overall, says I. Alright. We're good, we're good. This is a happy time, really. A very happy time. As far as life is concerned. Anyway, getting back to my point here, I suppose, is that I figure at some point we are going to want to try out this mod for ourselves so we can get a look at like some of these weapons and enemies and levels that exist in the game files but nowhere else. Also, wow, that's not bad. You recover 6.1 HP per hit you give for 10 seconds. I'll pick that up for now because it gives us the extra survival. But I'm probably not keeping it long term. Probably. Oh, there's a stat upgrade over there. Mostly because I find those upgrades not as useful. Also, did they make I'm not checking that out. Did they make the ossuary bigger again? I swear it was like just an update ago that it was apparently supposedly made smaller, cut to half its size, but kind of feels like it's gotten a little bit bigger again. It's put on some weight. It was doing so well. So well at eating healthier and exercising. Now it's got a little fluffed up again. As levels sometimes do. You know what I would like is... In fact, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen one for a while, but that makes sense because they're kind of rare, but I haven't seen like quad damage weapon in a bit. Which is a touch unfortunate. I'd love to see one. Anything cool and exciting down here? Maybe. But maybe not. Don't do that. Never do that to me, game. And let's see here. Where was... that shop right there? I think it was that shop right in the corner. Also, a little bit more we can check out over here, so let's go ahead and do that. I like to be thorough, make sure we've seen everything there is to see. Oh, right, that's an elite enemy down there. Who will fight, totally, because we can. Oop. Oop. Well, that basically did nothing, but as nothing as it was, it ultimately still was not terrible, I guess. So, for some more weapon shops if memory serves, but we'll worry about that another time. For now, excuse me again, we will just go ahead and check out our friendly neighborhood food shop over here. And buy our way back to full health. There we go, good stuff. Then, you know, promptly take more damage on the way up, because that seems like the kind of thing I would do. I could totally see myself actually doing that. Which is the sad part, to be honest with you. But, overall, yeah, we're good. And we've got a lot of money on us. We can totally retire, is what I meant to say, to a tropical island somewhere, if we want it. We've also got 10 bajillion cells, which is also very nice. Let's see, what else do I want? Do I want this? The answer is not really. We're not going to be relying on chucking crazy amounts of stuff. We might want the extra ammunition, but I think we'll go with the health flasky healy thing. It feels right. And if it feels right, we're going to do it. Probably. Alright. 4,500 health. That's like a third of what we had on our survival run last time, so okay, I should probably work on, like, not doing that. Oh boy. You know, to be honest, I kind of wish that, oh god, get out of there. I kind of wish that the way, things worked was that, like with this, this vampirism thing, if rather than doing, like, a specific amount of damage, if instead it, like, healed us a percentage of our health relative to our survival stat. I think that would be nice. Oop. And there we go. Good stuff. Good stuff all around. Not the fastest, incomplete one fight we've ever had, but it was good. And, you know, feels good to do good, I suppose. So we got that going for us, if nothing else. I'm not really sure why I'm collecting all these cells, other than, I guess, out of habit. I mean, dang. It does feel like, man, if only this wasn't, only this was not the alpha, then, like, grabbing all these things would actually do something. That would be pretty nice, all told. But, you know, life finds a way to go on, and so will we. Kinda want these, fire torn here. Ah, what the heck, we'll just throw all our cells in. Brutality and tactics. We'd lose a little bit of brutality, gain a bit of extra health. Alright. What do I want to get rid of? Vampirism or our turret? The turret doesn't really scale with what we've got, so I guess this makes the most sense, doesn't it? Alright, also we've lowered our tactics a little bit, which could be that could ultimately be a plus. We're gonna go to the Sanctuary rather than Fog Fjord. I mean, whenever I can, I avoid Fog Fjord these days, but, you know. Do what you love, and everything else will fall into place. Well, hopefully, anyway. It doesn't always work out quite so nicely, does it? But when it... Oh, sweet baby Jesus, no. Oh, come on, you're telling me I can't even... Hello? I can't even hit that guy. That is bogus, my friend. But anyway, now we've got some kind of scary enemies to deal with here. Those, you know, Kung Fu Ninja Skeletor Seniors, or whatever they are. They are not to be trifled with, are they? Good job, friend. Nicely done. Alright. Yeah, so we are gonna wanna kill some enemies here because it's a little crowded in these levels. But not too many enemies because we do want to make sure we leave some room for when my gut tells me just kill all of them. Kill them all and let God sort it out. As the old saying goes. Alright, ooh, cake. I love cake. Alright, there we go. Good stuff. Happy times. You know what I actually really like is that it looks like the awakened portion of the level always kind of has more or less the same amount of enemies in it. So if we kill all the enemies up front, then there's not going to be a lot left for us to worry about later. Oh dear. Beautifully done. Masterfully executed. Good times. Good times were had by all. Oop. Excellent. Damn, we're good. There we go. Good stuff. And a cursed chest. I suppose I should have saw that coming. But I didn't. And so here we are. I mean, it's interesting to think that, like, the game might actually, like, if enemies scale based on our own stats, then, yeah. I don't know, like, I assume it's true, because, you know, other people have said it and apparently observed it at this point. Okay, good job. And I have no reason to assume people would be lying, especially, you know, like, people probably saw it and they're like, ah, this looks like this is a thing that's happening. We should probably experiment with this. And then they did, and they're like, aha, it is a thing that's happening. Take that, science. And then, after that, well, you know, one thing led to another, and here we are. But I assume the, like, stat scaling, whatever, however it is, whatever form it takes, it's probably... It's like probably overall, I have to believe that we ultimately are better off, like, still leveling up versus not leveling up, and I take some comfort in that knowledge, I guess is where I'm going with all of this. Alright, good job. So we only have to kill one more enemy in order to be... Yeah, that's not happening. Not for a while yet. Alright. So we were able to mostly avoid the bad stuff by just, well, not going to the bad stuff. But now we're off into the unknown, and that is a prime source of bad stuff, so we just gotta be careful, really. I want to recycle some of this, see what else there might be. The answer is yes. I mean, I like the idea of more power. But I kind of like the idea of this even more. Like, we lose a lot of damage reduction if we do that. But then again, the ice bow has the potential to give us damage reduction. So, yeah, minus 45. So if I just get rid of that, I mean, sure, we end up with more tactics again. But, you know, that's like probably the wise play here. Also, if this is a cursed chest, I'm not opening it. Not until, you know, we've awoken. Oh dear. Alright, good job. It's actually not a cursed chest, which is good. Alright, so we do have our, like, big damage reduction. Like, let's see, minus 30 and minus 45. So yeah, effectively, we don't really need any more damage reduction. We've, like, stacked ourselves up to the top, and... Wait a minute. Oh, I gotta go up. I was gonna say for a second, what the heck? There's no way out of here. But there's always a way out. Usually. Sometimes. Alright. Kind of perturbed and scared by all, like, the spikies everywhere. Lots of spikies. Big ol' spiky balls smacking me in the head. Or trying to. Oh god. Get the heck out of there. Well, that worked out. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. We just need to upgrade our bow. And, you know what? We'll grab that. You know what? I don't recall reading it in the patch notes, but it kind of sounds like my suggestion that, you know, this stuff would be scaled up. Actually, you know what? I kind of feel good about the idea of buying this now. Like, sure, we end up with less, well, overall, no, 45, yeah. We've basically maxed out our damage reduction. Basically. But that's good. It means we are ultimately safe and secure. Which is, you know, what you want in life. You want to be safe and secure. You don't want to have to be afraid of what's going to happen next, do you? Man, we're awesome. Aren't we awesome? I think we're awesome. Whoop. Dang, I managed to not kill that one. Whoop. Listen, friendo. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh, come on, you actually managed to hit me? You actually managed to hit me. Ow. Alright, that was a little less good. And also, we're kind of at a point where our other stats are kind of getting up there, aren't they? Despite some of my best efforts, they're getting up there. But then again, I guess it's kind of unavoidable. In a fashion. In a fashion. Let's see. Can I get a better hunter bow? The answer... Ooh, projectiles explode in a cloud of toxic gas, huh? That's not terrible. Not terrible at all. I mean, again, we kind of end up raising our... Oh, wait, does this have, crack? It doesn't have penetration. That is a little bit less good, but, you know, we can totally grab another bow later. Because, I mean, look at how much money we're throwing away here. Wow, that was... Did you see that? That was crazy. Also, I probably should have read what that thing had, rather than just immediately casting it aside. But I didn't, so life goes on. Oh, good God. Nope. Well, that was what it was. And what it was something scary. But we survived, and that's good. Beautiful. That was... You know what? Look at this. Like, we don't even really need the damage reduction or the cooldown reduction, do we? Which is kind of nice in a way. But then again, I guess that's probably a deliberate balance thing. A deliberate balance thing, seeing as we would not want, let's see, gold, cells in gold, long dives. You know what? If projectiles do 75% less damage, we're in pretty good standing, so yeah, let's go with that. I mean, getting the extra gold would be, like, we can't ignore the fact that that would be actually really, really powerful, but having said that... Oh, there wasn't even a... You know what? Let's go to the sepulcher. Why not? It's got a time door in it. And also a number of, like, I guess that's kind of the thing we need to consider, like, if we really want, like, maximum-iness, then we need to be able to kill our enemies with maximum power. And to get maximum power, we need to go to the levels that actually give the most stat upgrades, and the ones that give the most stat upgrades are the ones in which we not only get time doors, but also get the most cursed chests. And in my experience, the clock tower does not have that many cursed chests in it. But then again, I've never really, like, sat and tried to math it out or anything, but it's possible that like the levels with less cursed chests only they give us a bit more in terms of hello. Well, that worked out. Oh, look at that, and a hunter's longbow. Not bad. Pretty good overall, I should think. Alright, why am I killing all these enemies? Whoa, slow your roll there, friendo. Alright. That worked out pretty nicely, didn't it? And we're back in the light. Even more in the light than we were before. Probably don't want to kill everything too quickly. Alright, let's see here. How do I want to go through this? Alright, that was definitely... Ah, heck. Aha! I'm gonna die. I'm totally... Oh, good God, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Nope, nope. Roll out of the way. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Okay. Okay, nope, we're not dead. We're still very much alive. Well, that worked out, and we also got a free turkey in here. That was good. That was really good, wasn't it? I'm gonna leave that turkey there for obvious reasons, seeing as you never know when you can use a free turkey in your life. Oop. I mean, I'll be honest, the most scary part about the higher cells is not... It's not even the fact that... Oh dear. That was dangerous. But it's like not even the fact that, Hello. Do I want this? Cloud, burning, poison, frozen, toxic cloud. That's a lot of toxic cloud stuff. Alright, we need to get back in the light over here. Anyway, so overall, it looks like we've got a pretty good scam going here. I suppose. That's good. That's very good indeed, isn't it? That makes me very happy. Man, those cell doors are still useless as ever. I'm not gonna spend 64,000 for 10 cells. Are you high? You must be high. No way you would suggest that if you weren't high. That's the game we're dealing with today, folks. The game is high as a kite. Okay, where is my light? Nope, 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 nope. Yes! Wow. Look at all that poison. That's a lot of poison. That's some good stuff right there. Alright, moving on. And there's another elite enemy. How? Oh God, get out. Nope. Nope. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Oh, how much I hate thee. Let me count the ways. We're also gonna have to go back and get that free turkey we were promised. Alright. Whoop. Alright. This is not working out for me very well, is it? Not very well at all. Excuse me. Once again. Alright. Turkey, turkey, turkey. Here, turkey, turkey, turkey. And kill you just to get my frustrations out. Oh, why is it getting so dark in here? Don't get dark in here. There we go. Oh good, a quick teleporting thing. I had a feeling it would be there, like that. Just never really bothered looking into it before, did I? Alright. Climb up the path of spiky death. Yeah, again, you're high, game, if you think I'm spending 10 million ducats on that, of all things. In 10 cells for 64,000, that is completely ridiculous. Completely ridiculous and not at all even worth entertaining. I'm gonna leave that malachite chunk back there. Not that important, is it? Not really. Not at all. Excuse me again. All right. And also, sorry about that again. Oh. Oh. All right, and whoop. Might just be me, but I'm also almost wondering if, what is it? What am I wondering? Can't even keep my line of thought straight, which is another one of those things where I can't really blame that on, no. Need a never cursed chest, because I can't afford to use my, my Healy potionies. Please be a cursed chest. It is not a cursed chest. That's okay. It is more... Holy balls, 600,000. We are millionaires, dog. That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I'm gonna die, though, aren't I? The answer is a very distinct maybe. But, actually, look at us. 8,000 health, that's still not bad. Still not bad. Alright. So, I feel overall like we have what it takes to win. We just need to be a little more cautious. There's a store over there. There is no way that's a food store, because food stores are only ever behind cell doors. But if that was a food shop, that would be much appreciated at this point in time, wouldn't it? Please be a cursed chest. It is a cursed chest. Excellent. Alright, so we're back to very close to full health, which is always good. Holy cow, look at that. 31 brutality. Which, I mean, with the knowledge now that, like, the game actually does, in fact, get harder, the more, or enemies, like, scale up alongside us, every stat upgrade we get, that knowledge changes my feelings on, yeah, on what is, like, the optimal, am I still cursed? Oh, no, I'm not. There's no light. Until we got right there, anyway. Alright, let's go back into the darkest depths of darkest Africa. Or possibly darkest Peru, whichever. Whichever dark continent you want to go on and visit. Though, to be honest, from my totally not scientific knowledge of Africa, it is in fact not actually that dark at all, and is in fact just as sunny as any other continent on Earth. But then again, calling it Darkest Africa does give it that little bit of, Now here's an interesting question. And the obvious answer is, we swap these around. There we go. Then we get back in the light. Alright, so now we very definitely have, like, ridiculous damage reduction. And by ridiculous, I mean, like, the maximum of 85? Whatever the maximum is. Wow. No. But that was a lot of money. Was that 65,000 right there? 65,000 ducats. That is pretty incredible. Also, what are we looking like here? We're looking pretty good overall. That's good. Though we have dropped below 8,000 health and are now at 7,000. Though, overall, our health is still pretty good. I mean, that extra 30% health from that mutation, pretty good stuff, I should think. Which is not terrible. Means we can go ahead and get some more upgrades over here. Viscera of dead enemies, fires an arrow upwards. Not bad, but not what we're looking for right now. And still, we've got, like, we're almost millionaires over here. That's pretty impressive as far as I'm concerned. makes me a happy man indeed. I mean, could you imagine millionaires like us? We would never have to worry about buying stuff ever again. Man, you know what also would be crazy if, like, I mean, if video game logic applied in real life and money was this easy to acquire. I mean, obviously the video game worlds, I mean, very few video game worlds actually run in a capitalist marketplace, do they? In fact, most of them probably run in like a more communist kind of system, don't they? Because like no matter what, all items cost the same. All items have to be sold for the same price. There's no free market, man. Of course, then again, maybe it's not necessarily like a communist system so much as it is more of a like an oligarchy or something where, you know, like a handful of rich merchants basically control the pricing structure of everything. And the common plebeians like ourselves don't really get any say in what we get. I mean, obviously we have to fight these guys, don't we? I mean, I can now effectively, I can one-shot most of these enemies, and that's pretty sweet, so I like that. One-shotting enemies is always fun. 7,000 ducats. That's kind of a never thing, isn't it? It kind of feels like the game keeps going back and forth on whether money is, like, super inflated and, like, kind of inconsequential or hard to come by. And I think, like, I like the fact that I'm assuming it's like a higher cells difficulty dropping more money thing. I like that. It might need to be tweaked back just a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Or, alternatively, you know, we might just need, again, more stuff to... More stuff. Oh. Oh, no, don't do that. I mean, you're doing it, whether I like it or not, aren't you? Beautiful. Man. The assassin is pretty simple and straightforward these days, isn't she? I mean, all the bosses are, really, if you have ice weapons. Except for, what the heck, we're not gonna... I mean, I like the notion that it's only gonna take me a handful of runs to actually complete my collection, seeing as we can easily get, like, on quad difficulty, we can get, like, 500 or to 1,000 cells a run. Ah, yes. Look at King Dude here. No, I even heard some theories that say that our character is King Dude. Which is an interesting theory. Oh, come on, dog. Though, I'm oh, crapple, I forgot you could pierce through walls. Crapple. Very crapple. Much crapple. Not good. Okay. Oh. Okily dokily do. Alright, so we're at about half the health we had in the last run. So that means for certain. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, like 59,000. And if we had oil. Actually, hang on. The critical damage appears to be the same either way. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, God. Alright. Listen. Friendo. No! Stop that. No, no! This is just too much. This is just too much for me. Alright, let's, I mean, I can one-shot everything, so that is comforting to know. Hello, friendo. Alright. Like, I'm pretty sure... Whoa. Basically, any attack we're hit by will kill us. I also notice, unless I'm mistaken, that the castle doesn't seem to have any cell doors. I also note that I am very definitely gonna just kill everything. Oh, come on, dog. Don't be this way. Also, I really can't afford to get hit by these elite enemies. I mean, these are not elite enemies right here, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, God. Nope. Nope. No. Stop it. Actually, you know what? That ice grenade is going to be kind of useless, isn't it? Kind of. Alright, then we just wait our turn here. And bada bing. Bada boom. Really? Just a shiny rock? That's all we get for our trouble? That's, really shows how much we're loved, doesn't it? Alright. Well, very quiet down here, isn't it? Ah! Spearmints! I don't like spearmints. Either in Dead Cells or in real life. They are a force of nature that I just have to deal with. That would have killed me if he had hit me. I know this. I know this to be true. Which is what scares me the most. I really shouldn't be panicking because I can just freeze. Ah, hell. Ah, hell. Hell again. Okay. Nope, no, no, get out, 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 get out. Oh, good God. Good gravy. Good grief. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, this gives us even more. That's four whole stat upgrades. Alright, we're back to 8,000 health. I mean, now the question is, do I just heal myself in order to make sure I don't die? Or do I, you know, suck it up? Oh, God. Nope, 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 nope. Or, yeah. The answer is I really don't know what to do. I mean, if only I had, like, some kind of, vampirism ability on my weapon. Wait a minute. There is a mutation that actually lets that happen, isn't there? Hmm. You know what? I might actually, and by might, I mean I'm, like, almost definitely going to make our, ooh, sweet, look at that. Alright. I mean, the extra 50% when our health is at full would be pretty good, and would also get more health if we had switched over to that. And if I had read about its other effects, we might have found out that it was, like, really, really good. But I didn't, and so here we are. Ah, heck. Alright, life keeps finding a way to disappoint, doesn't it? And by disappoint, I mean it finds a way to be exciting. Do I really want to go in there? I mean, the answer is I have to go in there eventually, but very quiet in here. I feel that's an indication that, like, this is very definitely not a finished area. Let's see, pierce the target. Frost-related slowdown, slows down all nearby enemies. Victims suffer bleed damage compared to this. Yeah, we really don't need any more from that, so that's okay. That's good as it is. Oh, there's a Guardian Scroll there. But what I'm really looking for is a shop. Also, I'm kind of wondering to myself if we find an upgrade, and by upgrade I mean if we find a shop, or a cursed chest, rather, am I going to go? God. Never elite junior spearman. Well, I guess he's kind of a senior spearman on account. Oh, hell. Well, that didn't really get me anywhere, did it? Ah! Did I freeze them all? Nope, no, 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 nope, 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 nope. Okay. That was scary, but ultimately, we came out of that better for the experience, probably, maybe. I want more health. The answer is not really. Oh, boy. I mean, it doesn't look like there's gonna be a shop. Like, I kind of need a food shop here, don't I? But it doesn't look like we're gonna be granted the privilege of having one. But then again, I've been wrong before, so... Oh, hell. So I shouldn't be too quick to say, oh, well, it's never gonna happen. Because you never know. Things... No, it's definitely not happening. Oh, wait, unless it's over there. And I want to check this out, because... Like, we can't go into the fight with, like, no health. I mean, we could, but that would be stupid. Oh, dear. Alright, looks like we just have to bite the bullet here. Okay. And there we go. Alright, more survival, because, you know, overall more health is better than less. Okay. But we haven't found, like... I don't even think that there's been any secrets here in this level. There might have been secrets in this level, but I don't recall seeing them. Thus, I can't confidently say that, you know, they're there. I mean, no turkeys for us. No turkeys for little Gaslight. I feel like I'm gonna make, like, a cataclysmic mistake at some point. And it's gonna get us killed. That's just an elite spiky boy. Not bad. Alright, now do I just backtrack the way I came? Some would say that's the right play. And by some, I mean, like, most sane people would probably say that's the right way. Huh. Can't believe it, not a single food shop. Oh, wait, 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 there's a whole other area down by that blue door. We have apparently missed. Like, can you see it? Like a little something down there. With any luck, it's a food shop, which is exactly what we need to be sure. Ah, hell. I mean, we don't have to fight them. Remember that. We always have a choice of not fighting things. Alright. I mean, I guess a cursed chest would actually be kind of would have been useful at this point. And yeah, there's still an area there. I don't think it's going to lead us to Promised Land or anything, but I mean, we might as well be taking our time here. I mean, like, at this point, we have nothing to lose. We're either going to win the Game of Thrones or we're going to die. And I don't know why I keep buying, or I keep worrying about money. Money is kind of a non-issue at this point. Man, not a single food shop. Can't tell you how much that frustrates me. Ah, well. You know, not all dreams are meant to come true, so just gotta make do with what you got. Because you don't always get what you want. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Alright, Guillaume, let's refresh this. I mean, I'm tempted to pick that up. I mean, let's see here. Accelerates the healing. I mean, do we really even need the 30%? It could be good. Let's see here. I mean, that we're obviously going to take damage at some point, so that could be useful as well. This would also be good. I mean, maybe I'll just take, like, these two right here. Because overall, we're not really going to need the cooldown of these things too much. You know what? We're going to do this. Alright. And yeah, I'm gonna heal as soon as the fight starts, rather than like before the fight starts. All right, good times. Good. Oh, crapple! I actually ended up losing health there because it didn't actually count for reducing my health after getting rid of that mutation until I had like confirmed. Well, that was something. Oh. Okay. Nope. Oh, God. Nope. No! Damn you to hell, King Dude. I was in the middle of healing. Even fast healing wasn't enough. Shucks. Oh well. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this episode. Until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.